we're having a debate. Me and Pootie, Trimet Twitter, on this call, and let's listen to the call, and then I'm going to give you my opinion.
Can I help you? I have a woman with a cart full of cans, and I told her that she needs to not tie her cart to my seats in the priority seating area, and she has decided that she's going to ignore that, and she tied her cart up anyway.
All right. Why do we care? Who gives a shit? What does this have to do with anything? So she tied her card up to her seat. Why do you give a shit?
So, can you please send a supervisor to take her off the bus?
Okay, she wants to kick her off the bus because she tied her cans to a seat. She thinks that's a reason to be removed from the bus. Now, I don't know about you, but that's the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. She tied her cans to the seat, and I want her kicked off the bus for that. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. Now, maybe she's having a bad day, or who knows what's going on in the mind of the operator. But let's hear how the dispatch responds.
You tie the cart. What does that mean exactly? Is she strapping it to the seat to keep it stable? Yeah, instead of holding it, she strapped it to the seat. And she's taking up the whole priority area and with her cart full of cans, and she strapped it to the seats.
Why are you calling about this? Why is this an issue?
Okay, well, I mean, she's securing her cart, so that's what we want people to do. She might not have the strength to hold it like everybody else. Maybe she has to do that to keep it from tipping over. So I don't really see what the problem is with this in particular in that, in and of itself.
This poor dispatcher, he keeps trying to be logical in the face of these emotionally distraught operators who can't see beyond their emotional. They're stuck in their emotional response to whatever situation is going on in the bus. And he's trying to use logic. And as we know, logic doesn't do any good when you're talking to somebody who's emotionally attached to a position. They're not going to move. We've seen this play out in lots of places. You can't move somebody's position using logic, even if their position is not logical, because they're emotionally attached to the position.
Is there something else going on? Yeah, she's being rude. She's ignoring me, and she's just doing whatever she wants.
Yeah, so she's not. Yeah, her ego is bruised. That's what's going on. We can see it. Her ego has been bruised, and so she's overreacting to the situation. So, and she's taking up the whole priority seating area. So, and her cart's partially in the aisle. She's just doing whatever she wants. So, I don't want her on my bus. You don't want her on your bus. I see. See, this is a problem that seems to be systemic these days in Trimet. I've never seen it quite like this. I know that people are paranoid and a lot of shit's happening and everything is crazy, but you're not gonna. You can't really make these kind of decisions. You're just there to drive the damn bus. You're not there to regulate people's behavior, unless they're intentionally messing with you or other people. They're not. It's none of your business. Obviously, this woman just wants to get to her wherever she's going. She's not messing with anybody. Operator doesn't like the way she tied her cans.
Okay. Well, let's just leave her alone and let's just drive the bus. She's not doing anything wrong, and we can't kick her off the bus for that. So let's just focus on driving the bus safely and leave her alone so she'll quiet down. Do you think we can do that?
Okay, so he's telling her to forget it, but just keep going. But listen to what happens next.
No, I don't want her on the bus. I don't want her on my bus. I don't want to pick her up again, and I don't want her on my bus.
Okay, so she's set a line in the sand.
All right, we'll edit there. We'll send resume. We'll be clear. 12:44.
All right, so there's another call to a supervisor saying she disregarded the instructions of dispatch, and so she's disregarded a direct order. And I don't know if they should haul her off the bus, take her down to see a manager right now about this. I'm not sure what her issue is, but the supervisor will find out. I mean, it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate that there's so many operators that just can't seem to deal with the job. I mean, they just can't deal with the job. And then they wonder why all this shit keeps happening to them. I mean, every time you leave somebody behind, every time you deny somebody, every time you fuck with somebody, that's one more person who's going to hate bus drivers in general and is going to end up spitting or hitting or something. Every time you do that, you are creating a situation where the public starts hating you. And, I remember this from when I was driving. You have so many people that don't seem to respect the people that they're driving, that it builds into this problem with the community. And I guess it's part of the profession or something. I'm not sure what it is. They don't hire people that are sensitive to what the bus people need. And this is a very good example. I mean, Pootie's over, it's her bus, her rules. No, it's not her bus. It's not her rules. Okay, this is a social service. Your job is to get people where they're going. If you don't like that, then you shouldn't be there. Go find a fucking other job. Go work in a call center or something. You're working with the public. You have to learn how to get along with the public.